say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Rebels ready to get this thing started and open the season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the college unit to get down here and make the stop at the 19. So Baylor's offense will have the football first. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time. We'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game. Because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed. But what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing in the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42.
Receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes. Watch us through really short, and he did the rest of the work.
The Rebels offense headed on to the field. Now the first look at them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on other success, but play within yourself. Make those plays. Don't make the big mistakes.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And after that long completion for the first down. Did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of the defense.
The Rebels come to the line in the hurry up. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Rush is on him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Guys, when you think about the big picture for Baylor, you start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one. Game one. Make that first impression.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
Got a man. It's Fields. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but we're seeing it specifically on this run.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Bears line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Baylor!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, showing some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
On the move from inside his 5. And now this offense will take the field again. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Hand off from the shotgun. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down.
You're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passers. You saw right there getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all three phases.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They get to him as he throws.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game. It's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
Punt is on its way. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll give it to the back. Nice move there. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Let's talk for a second about Baylor. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little bump that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
He's up to 49 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to the big tight end. He's straight downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the goal and catch. This defense has been sliced and diced, and now facing another first and goal. Gonna try to slam it in. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet. And this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points. And in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers. Because right now, defensively, we have nothing.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Right down the middle. Got his man. Jumped on top of the pile. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. The Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. He's got it. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Let's go, right. On the run, it's Fields. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Here's a hit. Tight end finds a soft spot. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making a catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. It's Bush. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold him. Offense.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to let it go. Makes the grab. And he's so and he'll have it. Touchdown, Baylor!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And the returner goes down. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The inside handoff. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a man on the left. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. He's got the back in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This offense has really been clicking. So far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Snagged in the middle. It's Brown.
But on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receivers. Putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
There he goes. Touchdown, Bears! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Coming out with it, it's Flowers. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not a lot of room there. Give them a couple to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got it set up on the outside. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Here we go. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm looking to continue to do what I've been doing because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to go in at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at 39 before he goes out of bounds. The Bears can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. He lets it fly. Gets it inside the 15. And he just take it in. Touchdown, Baylor!
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Here's the pressure. Finds his tight end.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Four punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. They try to pop a run on the draw. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Looking for more room. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It's good, and that was dead solid, perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On the run, it's Fields. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us
game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll open the second half with a run. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Here's a return from midfield. And the returner will be dragged down. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front and not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Taken out of bounds after a good pick. They're in striking distance at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
22 water. 22 water.
Looking for space. It's turned. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Everybody's getting in on the front now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they've been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete to the left. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Off play action. He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return. What a play to get the football back. Offense in a split backfield.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Trying to take it back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down in the 33.
When you run these counter-type plays, you're getting extra offensive linemen pulling at the point of attack, opening up a crease for that running back to gash the defense.
Rides to back and leaves it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously, open over the middle of the field. But you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
It's a draw. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got through space. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now facing a third and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Try and play action. Pocket breaking down. Slithers into space. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Banner! Banner! Banner!
They go right back to it. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Looking Looking downfield, it's Rivers. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Working that left side now. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Off the play fake. The sweet feet buy a little time.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Ainsworth. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. The run from the shotgun. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rivers. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell it you're going deep. And that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Bears are flying down the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over. He's
brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, obviously, Obviously, the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Quick strike complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage. You're trying to defend a slant route. You've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Rivers. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He splits the upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilkerson. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He goes down in the end zone. There's also a penalty marker, but I think it's going to be a safety either way.
Holding. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. It'll be 3rd and long. The old coaching cliche, go learn no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out and find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coach coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. If you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.